We are now live on Twitch. I am tweeted that out. We are now live on Twitch. No thanks. Shit. Settings. Game options. I'm gonna bring this back up to the Ravens.
Hey, what's your username?
On Twitch?
Yeah.
JonJonGames 97. Off 20. Make sure everything is right. Don't want no acceleration clock. Alright, here we go. Play as Ravens. Custom game. No. See, we want. Sure, my mic is on. So tonight on Twitch, we're gonna play Ravens versus Bills. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Bob. Arcade exhibition. Off 15 minutes off. 4:15. No, we're gonna do 1 o'clock. No, we're gonna do 8:30. Partly cloudy, clear. Let's do it. Let's do this shit. Oh my god. Close ad. Okay. It's a damn thing.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Thank you, Larry. Renamed in August of 2016, there's a look inside New Era Field here at Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Well, time to see what Tyrod Taylor and the Buffalo Bills can do on offense. The season ended a little rough, 10-3 defeat at the hands of Jacksonville in the playoffs. And you flip it forward. Is Tyrod Taylor back? Is he the future of this Bills team?
I think that he is the placeholder right now, and I hope that doesn't come off the wrong way. He's got a team that believes in him, a team that rallies around him, and he fits the style of offense that they're trying to play when they're going to...
Damn! Down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but they lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm. Absolutely. They saw it all the way.
Ooh, back to the 1-yard line.
And calls a nice play for lost yardage.
Tony Jefferson. Able to get him
Fourth and 34.
11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Campanaro on the return.
Oh my God.
Big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Time to get a look at Joe Flacco as he and the Baltimore offense take the field. Now, Charles, I'm going to give you some negative numbers from this last year on Flacco, and then you give me your assessment of him. He had his fewest yards per game since his rookie year in 2008. And of the 12 quarterbacks who played all 16 games in 2017, his 18 touchdowns were the fewest. But he has hung around for a long time. What do you think of where he's at?
Well, I think that obviously the numbers are not what they're looking for. They did get better production in the run game, though, this year. Alex Collins, who they picked up for this season, really provided.
Touchdown.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Alex Collins, 55 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Bop.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Here's Tucker now to kick this one away.
And Tucker request.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league for needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Dude.
On 3rd down, Taylor.
Nope.
He goes down.
4th down.
Able to get to him. C.J. Mosley able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
4th and 11.
Quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
Loss of 1 on the play.
QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he survived.
There we go.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. It certainly was a disappointing end of the season for Baltimore as their offense comes back onto the field. But everyone remembers Cincinnati knocking them out of the playoffs on that Andy Dalton to Tyler Boyd play. They finished 9-7. The interesting thing was they had a plus 92 points differential, which was 4th best in the AFC.
So that tells me, and we saw throughout the season, they were back to playing Baltimore Ravens defense. And that really helped their offense out in a big way. I think they still need help in the skill positions. They've got to upgrade at wide receiver. Alex Collins stepped in and played well at running back, but he needs some help as well. And, of course, Joe Flacco is going to have to continue to get better at his position. They've got to score more points and help out that defense, which played so well in 2017.
Fuck.
On 1st down, Flacco. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Here's Flacco. That's caught out left by Perriman. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
All right, we're going to try to run
shot there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right protection scheme, So he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And down inside the 15 he goes. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They'll pick up another first down with that run.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They run with Collins. Shifts by him, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Alex Collins with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype,
14-0 lead.
Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype.
There we go.
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. Now the quarterback, Tyrod Taylor, is our focus here.
All right, let's do this.
Before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title. And
fuck.
Rookie of the Year, offense and defense.
All right, I gotta take a time real quick. Let's see what I gotta do.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Terrell Suggs in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in this first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job.
I ain't stupid.
They're doing more than that. They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. He's got the hook up to Andre Holmes. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On second down, here's Taylor. It's caught. Reception by Holmes.
Third down.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your number one receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Nope.
And that is
incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there.
They're going to try to go for it.
To get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped the
Shit,
pass. That's a big miss. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt.
Nope, it ain't good.
It's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go
where you want it. We got good field position.
And this one winds up no good.
I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief. $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was
$3 for $3.
So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Complete to Gilmore.
4 for 4.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Here's a first down run with Collins. This carry with the extra
Gain of 6
is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
This will be
about
the 5.
5 for 5.
Up with Wallace for a Raven first down.
Thank you.
That was a nicely run slant route.
First
and
and
what the
goal.
receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender.
Got it.
Man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, motherfuckers.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Guess what? Bop.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything.
21
Here's
nothing.
the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
All right, here we go. We're going to do another kickoff.
As good as you can do, I guess. So,
Here we go.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
8 minutes left in the first. Playing free Buffalo, 21 nothing.
For a touchback. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk...
Blitz coming,
Whoa.
down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On 2nd down, Taylor. They set up the screen to McCoy. And McCoy loses the football.
And it's 3rd down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Lost 4 on the play.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And this is going to be
4th down. They were trying to go 4 for 7.
But no second guessing the call here.
Thank
it
you
was
for the
3rd
punt.
and long, so
You have to punt all the way from the
play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Thank you.
Look at the spin. Balance. And still fighting.
Thank you for the 6-yard line.
Well done on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Joe Flacco and company heading back out onto the field. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is
go
exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay,
Oh,
We just
that's a
did
flag.
that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the last drive. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to
Thank you
cover
for
these
that
great
flag.
receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver.
Oh, my God, that was a pushing day.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Playing so good.
Play action. Flacco. Drops it underneath for Collins. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a pickup
So we're going to do it this way.
and that's going to bring up a third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here's Flacco. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jeremy Maclin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly.
Here we go. Extra point is good.
Timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant.
Thank you.
In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl. But third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Touchdown.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
34-0.
88 yards. And the Ravens add on.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter
Here we go. Extra point is good.
That might be the absolute
35-0.
Return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going over.
Come on.
Well, you know how in baseball,
Get
when
it.
the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants.
I need to come out of there
to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now.
I choose that play.
He's getting.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because
don't jump.
Go the short
There we
game
go. That's
until
good.
they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game.
Alright, so
also,
31.
they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers.
Alright, so
now
we're
you
gonna
go
try
over the
a
top,
cover
take
3
it
zone,
deep,
cover
and
3
now you get
match.
some of those big shots downfield. We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot.
Go, get it, no!
Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold off for the run. Worked out well. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Taylor to his big tight end play for the Buffalo first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that
Jesus
play,
Christ,
he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yards.
And the ball is knocked out. And the
Got it.
Ravens have got it.
It is recovered.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this.
Fumble recovered.
All the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. Right near midfield. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's the thing.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play.
That's
keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action.
That's right.
Top.
And he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through.
Not today.
You gotta like what they're seeing from this
touchdown.
unit.
There goes Alex Collins, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Number 34.
Alex Collins doing it again with his third
I'm gonna try to go for
touchdown here
2.
in the opening quarter, and the Ravens continue to pour it on.
I'm gonna go for 2.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes.
I'm gonna accept and do it again.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and
I'm
hit
gonna get a
each of them on
retry.
the helmet. He recognized
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
So they're going to go for 2.
Guess they got the flag.
To pass, Flacco.
Got it.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the
Too
wound.
good. 2
Two-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove
2
risky.
points is
because
good,
if
so
you
it's
get it
43-0
intercepted,
in the
return it.
first.
That's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, cover 1 Roberts.
Bills getting set to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
No fumble.
Capital letters.
You motherfucker.
The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 23 yards on the play. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Man open right side, it's the tight end Clay. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. On 2nd down, it's McCoy.
He's
got the first
down.
down.
Got him.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Guess what?
I have to
Bob,
admit, I'm excited by that play call.
Well,
And
I'm gonna
the
come
end
in.
result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught.
Nope.
Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Taylor on third down.
Get this fucking man.
And he takes it down to the 13.
Oh my fucking God.
The first. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play call, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game.
Nope.
But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays. Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let him down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to
stop for
loss. And they'll check this one down to McCoy.
That's fucking bullshit.
For a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy from 17 yards out, and the Bills claw one back. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
23 yards on the play. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Going back to Moore. This time he's got it complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. First and 10 here for Flacco. He's going to let it go deep for the...
Got it.
And it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Moore, 29 yards, and the Ravens add on. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
50-7.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter down. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. And we're back to upstate New York after this. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
All right.
To throw is Taylor. Looking to throw on second down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Call it a gain of 3, and they're going to have a third down. The Bills on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Taylor. He's got a man complete.
Nope.
It's Clay. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. A nice little juke. And now running right through it. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
And now here come the Ravens. They've really distanced themselves. They
Hey,
have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run.
Thank you.
And he is into the end zone
touchdown.
for a Baltimore touchdown. Crockett Gilmore, 61 yards. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
Thank you.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a
Extra
house
point is
call.
good.
But he got it and took it all the way home.
50-point
Really
lead.
impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the attention now shifts to Kelvin Benjamin. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. C.J. Mosley in there to drop it for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. Left side, caught by Matthews.
Yeah, it's 4th down.
He'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Fair catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now Joe Flacco and the offense heading back out onto the field.
There we
They've
go.
got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing.
First down, 14 for
Their
15.
team's not going to win.
All right,
Right now,
I'm
he's
gonna
got his
start
team in
running.
the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. And
Here we
now
go.
with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he?
we
Because
go.
Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing
Nope.
this or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness.
There goes Alex Collins. And he is into
Touchdown.
the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Alex Collins on his way to a historic performance.
I am going to go for another
First
2.
half touchdowns. And the Ravens add on. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown.
Another
earlier. Now a
2-point
trio of rushing
conversion.
touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, it's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything
Got it.
leaves him on the field
2 points is good.
You can hand it to him, as we've seen, or just have 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Boom.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Right, I'm going to do a cover 1 robber.
Bills offense
Try
gets
something
ready
different.
to head back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a
Oh, no, you don't.
Time to shake things up a little bit
sacked.
and try and get this offense moving.
Or get tackled.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look
I'm
at
going to
what you called
try...
before, realize it hasn't
I
worked.
would want quarterback hang. I haven't tried that.
Find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Taylor now to throw on second
God.
down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll
Come
bring
on,
it down at the 27-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play.
Man zone.
And that'll bring
Cover
up
2
a 3rd
man.
down.
I gotta start using more cover 2 mans. We're gonna go with HB 25. Oh,
Here's
shit.
Taylor to throw on 3rd down.
Oh, no, you
He's gonna
don't.
flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Thank you.
Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's
See these other
another
plays
boomer.
that. Hold on.
The
Fair
call
catch.
for a fair catch, and it's made
want a fair
at
catch.
about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Joe Flacco and company heading back out onto the field. He's been in a pretty good group. They
I want
actually
to try
have
the
more yards
PA
on the ground than through the
because
air,
I haven't
but
tried
both
that.
have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a
What are
coach
my
when we've
options?
talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to be balanced?
I'm gonna go with Walsh
You've
because
got
I haven't
both sides hitting the defense. They don't know what to expect, right?
Really helps your play calling because
I
now
haven't
you're in
tried
a position
that in a
where you're
while.
confident in either one, either
Go,
aspect
grab
of the
it.
game, dial it up and let it go. And so far, that's allowed them to lead.
At least I got a first down.
Absolutely. Have the lead here in the second quarter. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We'll go for shotgun pass.
And
Let's see
with
what
that
the
last play, he's now up over
Salem
that
go.
300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels
I'm gonna go with
routine.
Salem go. I
And I
haven't
hate
tried that
when you
yet.
talk
I'm
about a
gonna go for
300-yard
it.
passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
I'm gonna go with Perriman because I haven't chosen in a while.
Throwing here on first down. Flacco. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Boy. I'm gonna go
I
with
know our vantage point might be a
he
little bit
dive,
better
high
way
end
up
drive.
here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything
my
open,
option.
and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not.
haven't
I
chosen
thought he
in a
might get
while.
outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Grab it.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target.
So those drives don't work. So I'm gonna go
This
for
defense can use some more of these types of
Rushing
plays.
pass.
Reading
Here's
it,
stretch,
driving on the
stretch.
football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Gilmore. I'm gonna try with Gilmore.
Operating off
He's
play
more
action.
sharp.
Flacco. He sets the
Motherfucking
fire
grab
deep.
it.
And
that's a
gonna
flag.
wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our
I'm
referee.
accepting that penalty.
Well, the crowd
Hey, can I see the
doesn't like
replay
that.
real
It's
quick?
gonna bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really
I wanna
not in
go
a
with
positive
Gilmore
way.
again.
Now they're angry. That can jangle the team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined
Get
that
it.
series of downs.
And
this is
then.
caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Crockett Gilmore with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Alright, I'm gonna go with an
And
extra
the
point,
Ravens
'cause I'm not risking
continue
it.
to pour it on.
Oh shit, that was too early.
Yeah, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
That's good.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2
thing is, I
touchdowns
wanna try these other
already here
plays I
through the
haven't
second
done.
quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one
Tucker
away.
and Tucker we trust.
And this
That's
will
the
not
thing,
be
though.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Alright. I want to try to see
Back
if I
onto the
can
field
use
now
these.
comes the Bills offense. And right now these guys
cover
they're
forward?
shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football
I
away.
want to use
Yes,
the
you start
notes on
pointing
5 because
fingers
that's
at
the
each
most
other a
powerful
little
one.
bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you
Even
seeing?
the
What are
back.
you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down
There he
your
goes, there he goes.
playbook a
Grab
little
him,
bit,
down, down.
and maybe get simpler
down.
rather than more
There we go.
complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And this one goes nowhere.
Yep,
Losing
loses
yardage
lots of
back
3.
at the 22.
Coming forward, drop show
Every year
2.
I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run
Number
like
87,
DBs.
wide
And
receiver,
let's face it, they
87.
know how to finish plays too. Eyes
That's his
up,
move.
head up, run right through.
Make a fucking mistake.
Taylor will
Don't
throw.
grab him, grab
He's
it,
got
and
some
get it, get it.
breathing room. And he slides to avoid the hit. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
Coming for Mike. No. Okay, go in. They're gonna run for it. I mean, stupid. I'm gonna say Pendy Ha. Maybe they were gonna run for it. Get him.
And he'll be limited to a short
Nope,
gain
that was
up to about
that
the
is a 4th down.
34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt
Thank
team
you.
here on 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now
We
that
got,
leads to a decision on
almost
4th and
9.5
1.
minutes left
Let's see what
until
they decide
halftime.
to do.
Schmidt on to punt as he sends it away. And now a
Fair
fair
catch.
catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So that'll be marked
I
down
wanna
as
see
a
these other-
19-yard punt. Now
See,
Joe Flacco and the offense
see,
heading
PA
back
drag
out
wheel.
onto the
I
field.
wanna try that one.
They've sort of
Try that one.
epitomized balance. I mean, he's
Alright,
thrown
who
the
are my
ball
options?
pretty well. They've run the ball well. Got to be pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as
Throw
those
the
guys
balls?
back there want to throw the ball around and be the focal point,
If he's
when
not
you're
only
able
option
to
to
run
get
it
first
well
down.
and hold
Get
the
it!
defense back from the pass rush, it allows you to throw it as well as
That's
we're seeing so
it.
far
Shuffling
in this
triangles
game.
and make him
Now
jump.
they'll be looking to add to their lead here in the 2nd quarter. And the play goes
I
for
wanna see these
19
others.
yards, gives him a new set of downs. And with that completion, he's
I'm
now
gonna go
going
with
for 200
PAY
yards here in the
drag
first
wheel.
half. What a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence.
Watson.
And, you know, you always
I'm
want to
gonna
keep
go with
that
Watson on
up
this
and
one.
feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better
I'm gonna
without
run
getting
this
beat
one.
deep for big passes.
I'm on inches on the first
Seeing
down.
that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't
Alright,
make
see
it in
that?
that league. I would have had a really
Clock,
difficult
line.
time.
But now you get to sit up here with
God
me.
damn it.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for
Alright,
them.
I'm gonna do
Brings
not
up a
pass.
nice 2nd down for them.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Back.
They
I
were
wanna
not
see
fooling
this
around at
shotgun
all, were
pass.
they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package.
Bondo?
Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
I don't think they expected that much beef up front,
Ooh,
and it turned
Perriman.
into an easy first down
Ooh, I'm
conversion.
gonna use him. Okay, we got.
On first down, Flacco.
Yes, yes,
Is
yes.
caught inside the 5, and he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
Alright, standard
Well,
pass.
for teams that like to play man
I'm gonna look
coverage,
at these
running
options
corner
that I
routes
have.
can be tough on them because
Let's
of
do
the
a corner
ability
strike,
of getting
'cause I
into
haven't
it.
used that
Sometimes you're squaring it off,
since the
sometimes
first
you're just
quarter.
rounding it, sometimes there's a fake, sometimes
So I'll
there's
get
not. That makes it very, very
And-
difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Flacco. Got a man, it's caught.
At least I get a
Ravens
touchdown.
Crockett Gilmore on his way to a monster game. 3
Wait a minute,
first
hold
half
on.
touchdowns. And the Ravens add on.
I'm gonna go for 2.
So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
sure defensively what they're going to come up with to
Please,
slow
thank
him
you.
down. Because
I'm in. 2
already we're
points.
seeing him run past, over, through guys in
80
order to
to
make
7.
these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll
There we
open
go.
things up for some other people.
Tucker, we
They better
trust.
figure something out, and soon. And this will be a touchback as that sails
We're
over
almost
the
7.5
end line.
minutes left.
Tyrod Taylor
I'm gonna do
now
man
gears
double
up
buzz.
to lead his offense again. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing
Excuse
well?
me.
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon
Oh,
themselves
get
and
him.
say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go.
7 minutes left in the second.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Nope.
Taylor going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat.
Taylor hit. He lost the football.
Thank you.
Picked up by the Ravens. Look at the big man rumble. 30.
Touchdown.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Kick off left.
And you can bet they're reaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Stay on your side.
Carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
No gain on the play there, second down. He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you, and your coaching staff, take care of it, rest of the game. And that does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tackles.
And the defenders know it too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know the rule is, first guy hold up the runner, everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
Alright, hold on. I need a pause real quick. I need to take a breather.
Loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a second and long. After the penalty, it's McCoy. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Thank you.
They'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't
made
it pass. It has it. They dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon,
Buffalo has 3 turnovers.
Blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it differently.
This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mike Wallace with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in situations before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is
I shouldn't went for that 2-point converter.
Among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC.
Let's see how much better. Shit. Alright, give me a minute. fucking god. Phone's dead.
No doubt.
I know where they're going
On
for it.
first down, it's Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
Ooh!
Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And
Thank you.
Bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. That
Holy
pick six
shit.
extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup.
101 to 7.
But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tyrod Taylor now gears up to lead his offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone
Dude, you're
else.
not a
Just said,
referee.
guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has one touchdown, one interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. Now a play fake here on first down. Past the 20. Over the
And
middle.
there's a flag.
A tight end play.
Yes, thank you.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now it's Taylor. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Willie Henry coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him 2 on the run. They need a lot more than that coming up here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked.
Thank you. Lots of forward.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
That's
Let's just
their
face it.
butch.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
Wait, I can return this one.
This is brought in at the 21.
I'll do with that. 40 yards.
Sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens taking the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
Right, 3 minutes
matter
left
what
in the
position you
second
play,
quarter.
but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Flacco. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
He's got his man. That's Wallace.
That's how we do it.
Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mike Wallace on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Thank you.
And the Ravens add on. It's been quite the game for him
108 to
individually.
7.
A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone.
There we
this
go.
has really been fun to watch.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Bills. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. C.J. Mosley bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Thank you.
And he is knocked down from the side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And we're about to go to 2-minute warning. 3, 2, 1. 2-minute warning.
On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he'll get this one up to the
2-minute
26.
warning.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. Here's Colton Schmidt now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Go. Fuck y'all.
Fielded just inside the 20.
42-yard line.
Run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told.
Right. One.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally.
Thank
and
you.
A lot of coordinators, play callers feel it's...
There goes Alex Collins.
Touchdown.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Alex Collins, 58 yards. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shot of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance.
There we go.
What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And this will be a
1:37 left on the
touchback
clock.
as that sails over the end line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Oh, no, you don't.
He doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team
And then
anymore.
2nd down. And then 3rd, 3 left on the clock.
Create some offense for us here and give
Cover
us
one
some
rubber.
points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
Number
But
85.
hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in. 3rd down.
3rd and 10, wow.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because
number 25.
you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half.
Go, get him.
Guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
And, of course,
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up.
this is what pisses me off the most. They have to wait down the clock.
He was able to hold on to the football.
If I had an extra timeout, I could have called a timeout. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Campanaro on the return. Good move at the 30. Still fighting for more. Fights through at the 5. A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Mary.
Looking to jam
At least get to 25, then a field goal.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard
Come on,
line.
dumbass.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Got it.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
Field goal.
Well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their
We got our 3 points.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And this will end the first half.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take it.
All right, we're going to watch the highlights.
Half number 1. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check
118-7, and I got a field goal.
EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
All right, Brandon, back to you guys in a minute. But first, it's indeed time for our EA Sports halftime report. The Bills don't have much to hang their hat on after the first half. The Ravens took control of the game, and unless something drastic changes,
And I got 4
it seems
takeaways.
like they might be able to coast the victory. All right, let's roll those moving pictures.
Ooh, kill him. Nice try.
Bills now punting it away. And this long run goes for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ravens in control. 1st and 10. Benjamin's got the catch, but fumbles here.
Yep, that was a fumble.
Now after the fumble, Collins is going to bust out into open space.
Yep.
And this 2-play drive goes for a TD.
43 nothing.
Ravens way in front. Now 1st and 10. Moore is going to haul in the pass.
Ooh,
and he
kill him.
counts off the 2-play
Make
drive
it
with the
50-7.
score. Ravens firing away on offense. 1st and 10. Cool Joe
57,
Flacco finds his mark in
50-point
coverage.
lead.
And nobody can stop him on this long touchdown. Continuing a high-scoring half.
Why do you have to
Now
do
1st
like,
and 10.
ooh,
Collins
like that?
gonna break into the
When I was going to
secondary.
get a touchdown
And he'll
anyway.
win the sprint to the end zone. Ravens offense still getting it done. Bills is on 2nd and 7. Taylor is under pressure and will throw the pick. Smith's the one taking it back for the score.
94-7.
Easy today. 3rd down from the 48. Mike Wallace holding the pass over the middle, and this 2-play drive goes for a touchdown. The Ravens firing away on offense.
Ooh, dive.
Is going to bust out into the open
Diving
space.
tackle.
He gone as he sprints into the end zone. The points coming easy today.
Alright, here we go.
All right, Larry, indeed a one-sided
time.
affair to this point as we get set
Here we
for
go,
half
3rd
2.
quarter, on the way.
That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, a 360.
33-yard line. Here we go.
Here come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key
26-29.
phrase. What did you
So
do
I
at
had 3
halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm,
Here we go.
congratulatory,
And
but
of course,
also what they were
accelerating.
saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
third quarter and you've got the lead, you're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now a give to Collins. There goes Alex Collins.
That's a highlight right there.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Alex Collins, 54 yards, and the Ravens add on. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping.
Here we go.
The concentration level may not have been there.
125
I agree with you
and
on that
7.
one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Taylor throwing on third and long. To the flat, that's complete to his running back.
Nope.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Assholes.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to
positive.
leave the booth. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And a big tackle there as the defender runs right through it.
And the linebacker is able to sit at the second level and see things develop in front of him. As soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go play action here on first down. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Lorenzo Alexander not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Face mask.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Collins. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Alex Collins, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that
132
touchdown
to
belongs
7.
to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So, boy, that's already the third they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And that's incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now Taylor, nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Terrell Suggs in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Flacco off play action. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
And that's something that's been lacking in Baltimore's running game the last few seasons, the ability to really hit on a big run.
Last year, their longest run was just 41 yards all season, 4 yards per carry near the bottom of the league. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, but we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Now Flacco, and this is caught. Jeremy Maclin. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his...
And it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Jeremy Maclin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens add on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
139.
You better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Bop.
Here's Tucker now
There we
out
go.
to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the...
Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. Oh, nice move. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter.
As we start
one-sided affair.
The fourth quarter.
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on first down? And he's got to hook up to Moore. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A good pick up there, a 22.
Right.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that.
Right.
People think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now it's Flacco. This will be caught at about the 6.
Let's try.
And he showed off the athletic
and goal.
juke. Good little game there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Shit.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kyle Williams forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the
Boyle.
ball.
I can use him.
Finding his way open and completing the kick.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Nick Boyle, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase.
There we go.
That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Now Taylor on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Oh, he held it a long time, and we know he's got to get rid of it. But mobile quarterbacks give up a lot of sacks because they never give up on a play.
And remember, last year Taylor gave up more sacks than any other QB in the league, 42 of them. On third down, Taylor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Thank you.
Here's Colton Schmidt now. He's been terrific so far.
1 minute left to play.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Alright, I'm going to start off with a run.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now Collins. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
We're in passing.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball.
All right, first down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in his own blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
A gain of 7 that time, second goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice.
And he's got his tight end, Watson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Benjamin Watson from 3 yards out, and the Ravens add on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills getting set to go. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. This caught. Reception by Holmes. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On 2nd down, Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
Thank you. That's 5 takeaways.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be second down. Second down now after the pass completion. This is Collins on the handoff. And an alley to run. Finding room to the 20.
Thank you.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Alex Collins, 32 yards. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
That was going to be 7.
Are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for a trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal.
Boy.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. And his throw
second down.
He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. And it's second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Now Taylor to throw. And Matthews
third
has
down.
it right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Wants to convert.
Now Taylor. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Taylor to Matthews for the Buffalo first.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Oh, my God.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first down, it's Taylor. This complete to the tight end Clay. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
To throw again is Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe
it's a foot race. 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. C.J. Mosley in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Let's go.
On second down, here's Taylor. Benjamin with it over the middle. And down he'll go
Third
at
down,
the 25. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
To throw on third down, Taylor. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go. It's Taylor on fourth down. And he's going to go down again. Willie Henry in there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of about 8. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The Ravens on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
This is what you're gonna get for blood pressure. My blood pressure is going to be.
Play action. Flacco. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on
174 to 7.
Argument, I get it. On the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop
now
it.
You got
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners
yeah.
who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down. Taylor. And he'll get to the 29-yard line.
And that's game.
There.
That's the game.
It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll bring up a second down.
Oh, really? Yep, that's game.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That's just sad. Only scored 7. Alright, I'm going to finish the game and call it quits.